Good afternoon, and what an afternoon of basketball we have ahead of us. I'm Ryan, and welcome to Manisa, where we can see the scores from earlier today. Igokea with the win over the hosts, Galatasaray over Nürnberg, and of course now we have Porsche BBA Ludwigsburg against Filou Oostende for a place in the final. Later on today, we're going to have Ritas Vilnius against Tofas. 4 teams from 4 nations, all here in Manisa, looking to get their hands on the trophy. Of course, to join the conversation, it's #YouthBCL wherever you are in the world. Hit that. We will be there listening to what you've got to say. All the action that lies in store here. It's going to be a great one. We have had 2 sides who had to battle their way through the group phase. Both went 2-0 to win their groups cleanly. At the same time, both very, very well tested. Here we see Ludwigsburg just getting themselves together, warming up. It's a proud club, great history in the sport. And German youth basketball, we've been seeing it come along for quite a while now. Can Ludwigsburg make a statement on a continental stage? Well, Belgium, another country very much on the up in the sport right now. Both male and female ballers, they're really stepping up, showing what they're about. And again, we're expecting quite a fun one here. Oostende, a proud club. Earlier this season, their senior men gave Unicaja Malaga all they could handle in the Basketball Champions League proper. How, though, will their youngsters here fare off against Ludwigsburg? Both these sides, of course, know that they'll get if they get the win, they get the slightly longer rest. Those extra 2.5, 3 hours they're going to have to recover before tomorrow's final, which of course you will be live for as well. 2 teams, so much opportunity, yet so much pressure on these very, very young shoulders as they're getting ready. Obviously, it's been a great week in Manisa. We've got the 4 teams who've made it through, but of course you saw there the classification games, plenty of drama in those as well. Of course, we're just a couple of weeks away. We now know where it's going to be. The Final Four of the Basketball Champions League proper. For those of you who missed it, AEK Athens, with their win over Nanterre in Game 3, won home court rights. They'll be playing Unicaja Malaga. The other semi-final, Tenerife versus Galatasaray. Well, right now, though, we're not thinking about the grown-ups. We're thinking about the youngsters. There's Hjort. A big presence alongside Pivac and Lenka. This is a talented Ludwigsburg side. That's taking nothing away from the extended side, also dripping in talent there. Berniers and Keppins, Stormer as well. And some very, very interested followers in the stands. Undoubtedly some relatives and friends of the youngsters out here playing. And we'll pause for the team introductions. Well, plenty of hype with the Ludwigsburg players during their intros. The Oostende players responding in similar kind here. Well, we can't say these teams lack adrenaline and excitement coming into this semi-final. I mean, what an achievement for these sides just to make it this far. Winter, the last man, coming on. Stoic looks on the faces of the Oostende coaching staffs. And as we can see, the aides for Oostende forgot to have the bags to give to the other team. Get their little gifts and goodies from each other. So we're going to have the little exchange, friendliness of pleasantries. brotherhood of basketball. It's a lovely moment because these sides know what's at stake, that they can share this heartwarming moment before they have to just give everything against each other, really, here. There will be no quarter asked and certainly none given. A place in the Youth Basketball Champions League final on the line, at stake. Both coaches embracing each other. I mean, the pressure here. Going for a national title, that's huge in its own right. Claiming to be the kings of Europe. That is just another level entirely. I think about talking to my old pal, the coach Liam Printer. He's coached an awful lot of schools, European champions over the years, women's hoops, and rotating rosters, rotating challenges. And it's how you get ready, like, you know, playing in Switzerland just against Swiss opposition, that's tough. But when you go pan-continental, when it goes European level, you feel that extra bit. That's what Ludwigsburg are going to feel today against Oostende. That's what Oostende are going to feel today against Ludwigsburg. There's something special about getting to this extra level, a neutral court in a different country. It's going to speak to these young men. It's going to be an experience they never forget, I can tell you that much. But they can't let the experience, the occasion get to them. Bottom line, this is still basketball. This is still about winning the game, getting to play the next game, and hopefully, at the end of it, winning the last game. There are our three officials from Honduras, Croatia, and Turkey. Orlando Jose Varela Diaz leading our group here. You see the standard players going through warm-ups. For those of you just tuning in, it's going to be one of the easier ones for you to tell apart. All black for Oostende, with a bit of yellow obviously for the lettering. All white for Ludwigsburg. Back in the old black and white TV days, this would have been a dream for viewing, I can tell you that much. See the starting lineup for Oostenders: Peters, Jonke, Verniers, Kopajans, and Bruins. And Martin Caron is the head coach. It is Martin Caron. What an opportunity for his young men right now. As we wait to see the starting lineup for Ludwigsburg, it's Danziger, Kuhn, Pivac, Biel, and Lenka. And of course, Coach Ree, their head coach. This one, really so much potential. This one promises to be an absolute banger. We're so happy to be bringing this to you this Saturday. Wherever you are in the world, we look forward to bringing this and, of course, the later semi-finals today between Ritas, Vilnius, and Tofas. We'll be talking about that in a couple of hours' time. For now, it's all about Ludwigsburg in white, Oostende in black, and a place in the Youth Basketball Champions League final right here in Manisa. Remember, both these sides played 2 group games. Both of them won both of their group games to advance. They had yesterday off. That was all classification games in the 5 to 12 spots. So they've had 1 rest day. Now they have, well, at least 1 and possibly 2, depending on the result. Very intense days. Obviously, the loser will still go into the 3-4 game. But mentally, that obviously just won't have the same impact on them as the first place game. Canoodle getting some advice from Coach Ree, as is Hurt. I mean, it's a long journey for both these sides to spend this week in Manisa. When they make the trip home Sunday night or Monday morning, whichever it is they're traveling, it's they can go back home and say, hey, look at this nice trophy we've just won. That would be quite a way to bring it back. Armin Pivac just embracing their referees here. The Youth Basketball Champions League semi-final. Ludwigsburg in white, Oostende in black. Coach Ree is ready. Are you? Because here... Ooh, not quite ready there. Here we go. Tip is won by Oostende. The Belgians with the first possession of this game. Moving quickly. Keeping it on the outside for now. Now they try to penetrate. Now they turn it over. First turnover on the first possession. Ludwigsburg looking to strike back with speed. Outside. Driving. Lenke gets it outside. Beal leaves it. Driving. Outside again. Pivac. No good. Offensive board for Beal. And Ludwigsburg strike first. The German side, both ends of the floor. Bringing the adrenaline, but it's a nice drive inside. And it's a second turnover in as many possessions. What a start for Ludwigsburg. Can they finish this off? Oh, not quite. Another offensive board. No good that time. And Oostende eventually get it back. Just about avoid putting it out of bounds. But what a hot start here for Ludwigsburg on both ends of the floor. A lovely ball inside. And it's all square. Keeping it simple there with Bruins. Ludwigsburg, their first conventional possession of the game. Just keeping it paced inside. Through traffic, no good. Pivac can't secure the rebound. Jonka. Inside. It's juggling. It's there. It's recovered. Well, Ludwigsburg, hyper aggression here, but great movement. But the foul has been called. Kopajans. He's going to have his hands full. It's Jonka. Looks at the elbow three, ups against, back inside. This is Bruins. Bruins slaps it up. Oh, too languid a shot. It's still 2-all, 2 minutes gone. Beal cuts beautifully. Can he finish? No, but it's back with Pivac. Pivac, he has a lot of clock, doesn't want it all. Went for the finish. Some solid interior D. Well, desperate you might say. Inside. And again, in and out. And both teams a little bit too quick to release here. Corner three. Oh, in and out. Talk about not getting the shooter's roll. And it will be an Oostende ball. Well, if one of these teams gets a chance to calm down, they could score a lot of points very quickly. Both of them, I think, when the occasion gets to them with the excessive aggression offensively to begin with. Flipping across court. Driving outside. Bruins is available for him. Steps back for his own three. Oh, that's a beautiful swish. Jonka. Oostende with their first lead of the game. Lenke. Pivac makes the smooth. Cross court. Kuhn for three. Oh, answering back is Kuhn. 5-all. Wide open floor for Jonka. Flips it back. Opts to drive. Opts to drive through, and he's going to the line. Unlucky to not be an and one situation there. It looked like Peters was going to get the shooter's roll. Didn't quite. Makes the first. Peters at the line, looking to go 2-2. Oh, gets the roll. Oostende lead 7-5. Well, having been rattled early, Oostende very much settling here nicely. Kuhn driving. Oh, and Kuhn with the finish. Inside and outside, Kuhn impressing here early. 7 apiece. We promised you a battle. That's what we're getting here. Jonka. Corner 3. Oh, making it rain. Under pressure and still nails it. Switch. FIBA with a very high screen. Down low. Lovely move. Great block. Gets it back and gets it in the second time. One between the sides. Screen set again. Lovely move inside. Oh, turns it over. Was too generous. He's got support. He drives himself and he makes the finish. Kuhn yet again. Ludwigsburg up by 1. What a first quarter we're having, and Beal with another steal. Beal, Euro step, no. Oh, foul is called, and somewhat fortunate. That slap pass wildly off course, although I think it was driven off course due to the foul. We'll see that here. Ah, yeah. The contact on the back clearly affected the pass. No debate there. 2 fouls just in the first 4:44 of this game, though, which is quite clean basketball. Nice crossover by Jonka, and he goes all the way. Gave himself the one step he needed with the crossover, and that was enough. This is what we're going to create here. It's Kuhn. Kuhn stopped, blocked in his hands by Peters. Peters in the fast break, driving inside. Oh, Peters, block and bucket, baby. Oostende by 3. Kuhn will be eager to make up for that. 3 ball, and it's all square. Well, these two teams are just throwing haymakers at each other early. We're still in the first quarter, remember. Inside, great D, and they get the board. With a turnover straight away, Chionka! Well, ball security, that'll be an issue for both coaches, you'd imagine. And he draws a foul, and that'll be the first free throws of the day for Ludwigsburg. Raul Dominici going to the line. Looks like he's going to take a seat after that. Kuhn getting some rest as well as Pivac. Dominici at the line. His side trails by 2, remember. Misses the first. Worth noting, across all levels of basketball, first free throws are missed at a higher rate than second or third. It's to do with depth perception, essentially. Your eyes adjusting to it. But he goes off 2, but it's an offensive board. But he can't keep hold of it. Oostende possession. Where can Oostende go with this? Driving out. Doesn't like the elbow. Flipping it inside. Once again, that D is brilliant. What about the other end? Oh, and it's up there, and it's a big finish by Lenka. All square here in Manisa. So much aggression from these youngsters. It's fantastic to see. Jonka. Turns it over. It's a race between him and Lenka. Well, Lenka wins the race, but he doesn't get the finish. It's out to Beal. Beal, lovely flip across. Hjort. Back to Beal. Beal. Goes for the three. Front iron. Defensive board. It stays all square. Absolutely breathtaking stuff here. Nice bounce pass. And it's off the foot of Beal, but there are serious penetration issues for Oostende here in the half court. They're relying a bit too much on the fast break. Now, granted, they're getting plenty of those opportunities because of the way Ludwigsburg are playing. But in the half court, the interior penetration, a serious issue for Oostende. Something you would imagine they're going to have a look at between quarters. And this, again, great D by Ludwigsburg. They flip it out. Gonna have to go for the long three. Hit and hope. And oh my word! What a finish! Chionka from deep. Don't need to worry too much about the half court when you can score from mid court. Yurt right back at them, all square again. Trying to complete the penetration here. Outside turnover again. It's been the story of the half-court offense of Oostende in this first quarter. Driving through and getting the finish, and Ludwigsburg back on top by 2. Yurt, steal and score. Chionka outside, flipping it back for 3. Bruins! Bombs away. Gap. Oh, front iron again. There's an offensive board that Lenka gladly scoops up. Damici for 3. Front iron. Oh, they miss out on the offensive board. Mid-court again. This is where Oostende has struggled the most. Simple half-court offense. Bruins inside. Turning. Going to the line. There's a second foul on Kuhn. Beal coming back in. So Oostende up by 1. So Kuhn, his second. As Verniers makes the first. That one drops. So 1 of 2 at the line from Verniers. Oostende by 2. There's a slight error in our scoreboard on screen here right now, folks. It is off by 1 there. Driving into the gut. Oh, shooter's roll if ever there was one. 23 apiece, all square. Final minute of the first quarter. For 3. Oh, what a stroke and what a finish. Coppagans. 26 plays 23. Looking for the option he wants. He's going for the elbow 3. Wasn't the angle, but it's back with Ludwigsburg. Up the gut. Oh, that's there for the big finish. Pivac from point blank range. 1 between the sides. Foul on the floor. There were fouls still to give, though, so that will not be sending him to the line. Lars Danziger called for that. Jonka with the inbounds. 9.5 seconds left in what has been a fascinating first quarter. Frenetic and furious at that too. Jonka clocks against him. Sure, he's calling his own number. He flips it out last moment. And the three is good. Well, that looked like he was digging some turf. But Kapajans gets the bank shot three. What a finish to the first quarter. Look at this. He releases with at least 0.2 left. But it was like he was digging it up. It was a very low pass. But he makes it count. And Oostende by 4 after the first quarter. Big stat there. 4 turnovers by Ludwigsburg in that first quarter. 8 by Oostende, which is just enormous. Yet they still lead by 4. And most of those turnovers were when they were trying to get some offensive work done in the half court, trying to drive inside. Ludwigsburg, just exceptional at shutting that down. Yet offensively, the inefficiency from Ludwigsburg has cost them despite that. For all their ability to restrict this Oostende side, that's some of the more fundamentals. Oostende have been able to do more with the ball. It will be Ludwigsburg possession to start us here in the second quarter. Pivac and Bruins, both men who've been doing a lot of work already. It'll be Domnici to inbound. Ludwigsburg in possession. They trail by 4. Lenka. Flipping it back out to Lenka. Domnici, nice switch. Can he make the 3? Domnici from deep! One between the sides. Rejoin the conversation. Hashtag is YouthBCL. Semi-final 1 here for our place in Sunday's decider. Oostende and Ludwigsburg have been throwing haymakers, and this might be another, not quite this time, from Verniers. Apologies with that miss. Driving inside is where they struggle the most. Offensive board, and he makes a pull, and psychologically, that is enormous for Oostende. Their first offensive board, and they make a count. Outside, driving inside, lovely little layup. Danziger putting the gap to 1 again. Great high D here. Inside bounce pass, outside corner, 3, no. Defensive board, Ludwigsburg can take the lead in this possession. They draw the foul. Jonka, well, he was getting his ankles broken. He decided he wasn't going to like that. foul as a result. First of this quarter. Remember, neither side went into the bonus in the first quarter. There are few levels of basketball where we say that anymore. Especially given both sides really going at it physically, with the referees letting these guys play, which is always great to see. You see Kuhn is back in. Opportunity knocks here. Can Ludwigsburg take the lead? They got to move this ball smartly. It's Lenke. Lenke drives. Lenke looks for the soft option. He gets it. Pivac put Ludwigsburg back up by 1. Peters. And a great high D from Ludwigsburg. Kopajans. Long 2. No good. Beal with the board. Beal's got to watch his handle here. But they're on him. Beal flipping it for Kuhn for 3. No good. Offensive board again from Lenke. Pivac opts against the 3. Kuhn. Bad receipt. Worse shot. Bit too exuberant there from Kuhn. Jonker. Step back. Kopajans. Jonker. Driving. Jonker wants to call his own number but can't get the look he needs. Clock's against them. Shot goes up. And it's a great job by Ludwigsburg defensively yet again. Bounce pass inside. And the flip. And the foul. And it's going to be a bonus. And a chance for Ludwigsburg to take their first 2-possession lead of this game. Oostende's biggest lead to date has been 4. Currently, well, Ludwigsburg, their joint highest lead of 3. It's a timeout. Well, first timeout of the half, indeed, by either side. As Lenke goes to the line looking for the bonus. The Oostende players a little bit slow getting back there defensively. Remember, lads, this is going to be a live ball if he misses. And he makes it. That's also the first free throw made by Ludwigsburg in this game. They missed their first 2, remember. 35-31, the German side leads. Vernier's a bit of pressure on the inbound even, but what a great angle by our director there to show you the level of pressure. And that interior D of Ludwigsburg. And over and back, and Ludwigsburg, for a game that has been so joyous to watch offensively, the story of it so far has been Ludwigsburg's ability to force turnovers near their own bucket. They are daring Oostende to challenge them on the interior, and more often than not, Oostende are struggling in that half court. Go for another timeout.
Now on the pass, okay, while the ball is being passed, TV, you gotta set the stand speed, please. Got it. And just come into the corner, stay here, please. Throw hard. Okay, now when the ball is in, Lenke has the ball. Kuni bouncing up, okay?
out of the timeout. And when you see 2 timeouts that early in a quarter, back to back, it's always quite interesting to try and work out what the coaches are thinking, what the change-ups they're trying to make are, how the adjustments are working. Ludwigsburg by 4. 7 minutes nearly still left in this half. Beal. Oh, pressure 3 is no good. Solid D by Oostende, and here's where they're strongest in the fast break. Gets the bucket and gets to the line. And this has been the defensive weakness for Ludwigsburg. For as great as they have been in the half court, they have let the fast break of Oostende ensure this is far from a comfortable game for them. And that's Kuhn's 3rd foul, which is huge for Ludwigsburg. He is such a crucial player for them, especially offensively. And he's going to have to sit out the rest of this half realistically. 3 fouls, you can't risk him. One between the sides. Remember, a place in tomorrow's final at stake. Flips it back. Beal for 3. What a stroke by Beal. Ludwigsburg back up by 4. Oostende trying to accelerate here into the half court. Jonka bringing it quickly. Bruins has to find an option. There are a few pleasant ones for him. Flips it out. Kopajans. No good. Couldn't even get the iron. You can see what Oostende's line of thinking is. We can't even make the half court be an actual half court. We have got to be up there quickly. Well, that's some solid D, but good escape valve. 7 to shoot. Calling his own number, it looks like. He does. Floater is no good. Only gets air. Great D by Oostende in that possession. Looked like a potential off-ball foul. Ref does not agree with me, and I think he's right. Kopajans. Drive it inside. Turns it over. Well, pressure in the paint from both Ds here in the second quarter. You can see the identity that Ree has put into this side. Coach Ree wants his side to make life in the half court utterly miserable. Domnici. Lovely step through. Oh, didn't quite get the roll. Fast break yet again for Oostende. Driving. No good. What a turnover. What a chance. Flipping. Driving. Scoring. 2 between the sides again. Ludwigsburg and Oostende just bringing it here. Middle of the second quarter. Picking a winner right now, absolutely impossible. It's move and counter move. At an utterly breathtaking pace. Linka gets it inbound to Domnici. Domnici. Colin on the switch. Danziger. Outside. Quarter for Domnici. Oh, all iron, but an offensive board for Pivac. Gets it back. Domnici for 3 again. From the elbow. No, but Pivac again with another offensive board. Pivac flipping it. Surely they're going to get something. They do. The drive, the floater, the lead is 4 again. Danziger taking care of business there. Looking for an option. Oh, another turnover. They're looking for the alley-oop. The up against. It's Danziger driving. It's defended well. It's Lenka with the board. Outside. Foul is called on the floor. Inbounds. Dominici doesn't even think about the three. Driving inside, floater. Oh, couldn't even clip to the roll. But who's there with the offensive board and the putback? It's Pivac. He is an absolute menace right now. Ludwigsburg lead by 7. Armin Pivac. And just about avoid the turnover, Oostende. 42-36 the score should actually read, folks. Not 43. We've got a slight issue with our scoreboard bug. It's a 6-point lead for Ludwigsburg. Lenko will take a seat for Beal. Again, traffic, and there's Beal making himself a nuisance again. Gets the step back, gets the shot, but can't get on target. But it is offensive board. Great work by Oostende to retain possession. Puts it through, can't, and eventually, well, no foul, but they will say a foot by a Ludwigsburg player was out of bounds when he touched it. I think they're saying Rokans. We'll see. So no foul here. Oh yeah, Rokans clearly out of bounds there while touching the ball. 3 minutes left in the first half. 6 points, Ludwigsburg lead by. 42-36. And foul is called against Danziger. Remember, you can join the conversation, folks. The hashtag is YouthBCL. I trust you're enjoying this one as much as I am, because we are having an absolute old school belter here between these two sides. Just about gets the inside pass. What can Bruins do with it? Bruins. Oh, what a floater. I thought he was going for the bank, but he went straight in. 4 between the sides. Oh, back iron. Offensive board. Dominici, 4-3. No. And they say it touched Pivac last. Officials will examine this. It certainly did look debatable. As in, it's, you know, if you've got the technology to check and it's not 100% sure, use it. And that's what they're doing right now. So referees have made their call. And it will remain Oostende ball. Sorry for the slight error still in our scoreboard, folks. Oostende trail by 4, not by 5 as it shows. We will fix that as soon as we can. Chanka on the ball. 2.5 minutes left in the second quarter. Nice ball inside. Great step back and great finish. 2 between the sides now. And it's a turnover, and it's a big chance for Oostende here on the break. And it's not quite a turnover. Once again, Oostende, they're playing with fire here, Oostende. They are playing with fire. Lenka's touch, a little bit of volleyball in the contact Lenka made. Slips, falls, turns over finally. Beal with the offload. Domnici. It's like Pivac is gonna bring it down. 44 plays 40. Ludwigsburg up in front. Chanka. Inside through traffic. Draws the foul. Oostende at the line, but Armin Pivac, what a force he has been. Okay, 1.5 minutes left, and both sides still have one to give. Yurt is back in. Makes the first. And the thing that'll frustrate Ludwigsburg the most is they've only made 7 fouls in the game's first 18.5 minutes, yet 3 of those came from Kuhn, so they still have, despite being quite tight, 1 player in foul trouble. That's well got on the rebound. 3-point lead for Ludwigsburg. Remember, their largest of the game so far has been 4. Indeed, that has been the largest for both sides. Danziger back to Domnici. Domnici trying to create space for himself. It's back to Danziger. Danziger open 3. Oh, only gets air. And with 1:05 left, Oostende can cut it to 1 or tie on this coming possession. And that will stay Oostende ball. Flips inside. Pivac being a menace. Pivac is turned around the clock by Chanka. 1 between the sides in the final minute of this second quarter. And it is a turnover. Domnici with the final contact, and Oostende can take the lead here. Yeah, the right-handed Domnici, it looks like to me, he made the final contact there. Coach Reed not happy with his side slacking. Last couple of possessions, certainly not to his liking. Oostende under pressure straight from the inbounds. Jonka. They trail by 1 here late in this first half. Late in the clock. That's for 3. It's no good, but it's an offensive board. And it's a putback, and Oostende on top. A rare offensive board gives Julian de Winter a chance, and he takes it. Oostende lead. Final seconds of the first half. Dumniji has to be quick here. Hjort can't mess around. Hjort puts it up. It's no good. And at the half, Porsche BBA Ludwigsburg 44, Filou Oostende 45. Join us shortly for the second half, but we have an absolute belter here in Manisa. about to get underway here in the second half. Well, the story really has been Ludwigsburg's lack of offensive efficiency. You might have seen the stats there just beforehand, but essentially in every department, free throws, inside scoring and outside scoring, they are getting far more opportunities, well, not more in free throws, but far more opportunities on the floor, and so simply put, not making them. Meanwhile, number 8 for Oostende, Vince Cionka, is on triple-double alert. 12 points, 8 assists, and 5 boards in the first half. He has been a one-man assault. He'll, of course, be the man inbounding here. Ludwigsburg in white, Oostende in 8. In black, sorry. Cionka's wearing 8. Oostende in black as we are back underway. They lead by 1 here at the start of the third. And they turn it over again. Their 13th of the game. Beal, Pivac, Lenka. Offensive inefficiency has been Ludwigsburg's issue. Even a minor step up and they could move into a big lead if they can maintain their defensive force. Kuhn driving through the gap. Can't make a count. The putback by Pivac is no good, but he's going to the line. And again, an area where Ludwigsburg have struggled. Kuhn, of course, had to sit for large chunks of the first half, getting into foul trouble. He's already got 3. Indeed, he had 3 of the first 5 fouls by Ludwigsburg in this game. So Pivac looking to tie it up at the line. And he misses again. The free throw struggles continue to plague Ludwigsburg. They have not been able to make them count. Like, defensively, you've got to praise this side, but their offensive profligacy has been a problem. And 0 of 2, still only 1 free throw made by Ludwigsburg in the whole game. Cionka. Well, they're struggling to keep the possession here, and it's a turnover by Ludwigsburg driving, and there's a score. Danziger. And the 14th turnover by Oostende. Cionka outside. Oh, lovely behind the back. 4-3. It drops. A 9th assist of the game for Cionka. 1 away from the dub-dub. Oostende by 2. Danziger. Beal. Driving up the corner. Through the gap is blocked. Through traffic outside. Looking for an option. He finds Vince Cionka. Through traffic. Oh, gets denied. Ludwigsburg running. Looking to tie it up. Goes through the gap. Gets the bucket. Danziger. It's 48 apiece. Cionka in no mood to relax here. The half court has been where Oostende has struggled the most, but not that time. They are trying to accelerate on every possession to not let Ludwigsburg settle on D. Kuhn, his side trails by 2. Danziger. Danziger. Football. Back out. Danziger. Long 2. Front iron. And the offensive inefficiency continues to plague Ludwigsburg. Cionka. It's Cionka. Push it down slightly. Peters inside. Through the gap. And it's going to be an and 1 opportunity for Verniers. Oostende back with their biggest lead of the game at 4 and a chance to extend it to their biggest outright of the game to 5. No more than 4 points between these two teams at any stage in this game. And Kuhn is on his 4th foul. My word. That's a huge loss for Ludwigsburg. He is going to be seated until the end of this quarter now. He sat most of the second. Coach Rui will be furious. Domnici outside. Lenka stepping through. Beal for three. Makes it drain. One between the teams. Well, Beal at the top of the key twice now has gotten open, twice been disrespected by not getting heavy D, and twice has made Oostende pay. Options down low. Trying to go through two, puts it up, gets his own board. And it's going to be a bonus for Verniers. The lead is 3 and a chance to make it 4 again. Danziger coming down too heavy this time, it looks like. Well, Domnici the one putting his hand up. And it is Domnici called. And Verniers again misses the bonus. Only 3 between the sides. Danziger, oh, that's a lovely screen by Pivac. Can Danziger make it count? Pivac recovers through the gap. Oh, Pivac! Armin Pivac. He was given a hospital pass, but he took it to the bank. Going ISO. Elbow three. Oh, in and out. Beal with the board. Beal through the gap. Blocked. Oh, what D. What a fast break. What a block on the other end to deny the finish. Pivac. He's got 2 options. He only needs to 1, and Ludwigsburg are back in front through Lenka. 55 pace 54. But straight away, Oostende from deep, back in front. These Belgian Lions are roaring. Domnici is off the floor. Off the ball is going to be Pivac, I think. Yeah, Pivac with the moving screen. Armin Pivac, that's his first foul of the game. Dan Peters is also in double digits from the first half. He had 12 first half points, drawing that foul. Hurt's back in. Goes through the gap and gets it in. Oostende by 4. Once again, their biggest lead of the game, and it's Dan Peters. Domnici out. Danziger. To Hurt. Domnici on his own, puts it up, goes through, and he's going to the line. Now, this has been the toughest area of the field for Ludwigsburg, the free throw line. They've struggled on the outside. They've not exactly been electrifying on the inside, but they have really, really struggled at the free throw line. This bonus shot might only be 1 point, but psychologically it could be enormous. And he makes it. And Beal coming back in for Pivac. Verniers at the inbounds. 1 between the sides. This has been a back and forth battle. Dan Peters flips it. On his own, flipping it out. Hops against the 3. It's there for Verniers if he wants it. Verniers through traffic. No. Danziger. Chance for Ludwigsburg to retake the lead in this possession. Offensive inefficiency has been their issue all day. Danziger, well, catches it on his own. Into the corner. 3. Iron. Rokan's just never got that off. And it's Vince Chionka. Man has been the star of this game. Ruins gets it back out. It's in the corner. It's another 3 for Oostende, and they lead by 4 yet again. The Belgians believe. And it's a turnover. And it's Peters, he loses it. He gets it to Verniers and Oostende by 6, and that is the game's biggest lead now. 58 Ludwigsburg, 64 Oostende. 3:50 left in the quarter.
Guy here is in the hole. BB, it was you again. You gotta start waking up, man. I can't talk to you every time the same thing. Here, we're in between you and together. And now, they will go. They will go. I will go.
Game we're having here in Manisa. Domnici to inbounds. He said both of them would fight in the group phase, well they're both of them to fight here. Ludwigsburg in possession, they trail by 6. Filou Oostende. Domnici driving, gets there! Cuts the gap back to 4, but here's Vince Tianka. Oh, Vince Tianka with the turn. Vince Tianka needs an option. He goes outside. Inside, no good. It's up for grabs. It's a Ludwigsburg ball. And they're saying it was in his zone. It was in his cylinder, was Danziger. Kapayans can complain, but no question, Danziger was in his cylinder. Danziger, looking at it. His team trails by 4. Pivac. Offensive foul call against Pivac. He looks stunned. Let's see. Well, it's only the second foul on Pivac, but it does mean from here on out it's bonus territory. Into the final 10 seconds of the shot clock. Oh, it's a lovely ball inside. Can they finish it off? They can't, but it's a putback. And Verniers again. Oostende by 6. Danziger flips it out. 3 is in and out. Vince Tianka with another rebound. Lovely floating pass inside, but it's read well by the D. will call held ball. Incidentally, 12-6-9 now. Possession arrow with Ludwigsburg, so they keep possession. Armin Pivac going a bit of point forward here. It's back to Danziger. Pivac outside, corner 3 from Lenka. No. Peters, he can run. Who's running with him? Vince Tianka redialing the situation. Pivac right up on him. 4-3. No, only Iber. Peters with the board. Vince Tianka ups against a quick shot. Here's Vince. Corner 3. Oh, terrible release there. The foul is drawn by Danziger. Peters called for it. And so it's bonus target for both now if there are any more fouls in this quarter. Vinter showing his energy. I know he's getting some love in the chat. Danziger. Side. Oh, this is a bit of a ropey one. Steps back. Danziger. Oh, they needed that. They don't get it. And it's Vince Tianka with his 7th rebound of the game. Nearly turns it over, but just about Oostende. So 12-7-9 for Vince Tianka right now. He's still on course. Takes a seat. You probably won't see the rest of this quarter. I'm sure they're thinking we need 10 hard minutes from you from that final quarter. Oostende by 6. What a battle we're having here, Manisa. It's a 21-16 quarter right now. Peters going for a jaunt, going coast 2, coast. Oostende by 8. And Ludwigsburg are starting to smell that they're in trouble. Onichi, Lenka through the gap, defended brilliantly. Julian Vinter starts the fast break. It's out there. And now they got to go back to traditional half court. Puts it inside, goes cross court. Julian Vinter. In he goes, and he scores! 10-point lead for Oostende. Final possession of the third quarter, and BBA Ludwigsburg are in a big hole now. Lomnici has to just look for an opportunity. It's a turnover. He's only got 1 second. They can't beat the shot clock, but what a third quarter for Filou Oostende. With 10 minutes to play, they lead 70-60. They are 10 minutes away potentially from the final of the Youth Basketball Champions League. by Verniers. Julian De Winter, lovely ball out. Verniers has Peters. Peters to Verniers. Verniers gonna drive. Gotta watch his handle. Gets it inside. Opportunity is there. Julian De Winter. Oh, all iron. He had to just put that up. Ludwigsburg trail by 10, and Danziger knows he needs to spark something here. They're offensively just not at the races so far. Danziger, hesitation. Domnici in traffic, clocks against him. He's got to call a number here. He calls Kuhn. Kuhn, baseline, no good. They lose to the shot clock. And that possession alone has summed up Ludwigsburg's day so far. Deferring, so often choosing the wrong option, and eventually a shot that goes up and can't even get the iron. Coach Ree, has he got any ideas left to fix this? Oostende's execution has just been better. It's that simple. Letting Vince sit for now. All inside. Lovely pass. Lovely finish. And Oostende lead by 12. Peters. Domnici offloads to Danziger. Screen by Beal. Danziger. Step back. Baseline. Iron. Offensive board. Domnici. Hesitation. Defended well. No good. Oostende still patient. Offensive foul. Kuhn, I suppose, somewhat relieved because he's just had so many calls against him. Rotzers continues to play. He's expecting Vince Cianca to be back in by now, but Oostende's coaching staff are so patient here. They lead by 12. They won't wait too long, I imagine, but they want to make sure that Vince Cianca gets an excellent rest before he surely comes in to close this out. Driving is Danziger. Beal for 3. No good. Danziger fighting for that board at Rotzert, but it will be Oostende ball. Little bit of a grin there by Rotzert after that. Peters. What a flip back. Verniers. Rotzert. Oh, lovely flip pass inside. Gets it back to Julian De Winter. He offloads. It's blocked. And the shot clock beats Oostende. And here he is back on the floor, Vince Cianca. He is 12-7-9 so far today. 7.5 minutes. That triple-double alert is very much alive. Are Ludwigsburg's chances alive? Beal driving. He's got to do something with a big dunk, Beal. Leave no doubt. There's 10 between the sides. 7 minutes to go. Peters. Rotzert. Cianca. Inside. Goes back out to Peters in the corner. Verniers. Iron. Oh, just about one by Kuhn. Kuhn. Great vision. Lenka. 8 in it now. Cianca. Not going to rush this. Cianca. join the conversation in the chat on the YouTube or Youth BCL anywhere. Just about securing the inbounds. Vince Tianka. A lovely offload through the gap. No. Another shot clock violation. The Ludwigsburg D coming big. Beal denying Vince Tianka. Ludwigsburg trail by 8 right now. It's Domnici. 6 and a bit to play. 8 points in, more than enough time, but Ludwigsburg need to show something more offensively. Beal. Beal driving. Beal through the gap, no good! The board is there for Oostende. Here's the fast break. Tianka, Verniers, through the gap. Oh, the actual backboard denies him. But it did touch a Ludwigsburg player last. Oostende will retain possession. And look at this. Domnici's hand and the backboard combine to deny Verniers. It's Tianka. Peters. Peters on Beal. Rotzert. Oh, gets front iron but can't get the bucket. Domnici with a lovely turn inside. Domnici outside from the elbow. Beal offloads to Pivac. There's Kuhn. Kuhn twisting, turning it over. Vince Tianka, bounce pass inside. It's outside. Peters opts against the 3. Back with Vince. Goes to the crossover. Can't beat Pivac yet. Into the corner. Peters is blocked by Lenka. Desperation stuff. Oostende have gone through the first 4 minutes and 53 of the final quarter without a single point so far. Sorry, they got 2 points at the very start, but almost 5 minutes since they scored. Since the very first possession. Through the gap. No good again. Ludwigsburg's ball security, a big issue. Football called. It will be Oostende ball. Rotzert will gladly let the official take hold of that as it goes. Five minutes to play, 8 between the sides. Fatigue is really starting to show as Kapayans comes back in. Remember, these teams are both playing against tomorrow, but only one will have a chance to lift the title. Vince Tianka. Vince Tianka steps back inside the Peters. Call it double-double for Vince Tianka. That's his 10th assist of the day. Dan Peters with the 25 points now. Danziger is fouled. No, travel is called on Danziger. Oh my word. You see Verniers, he thought he was being called, and the relief. So the gap is 10. 4 minutes to play. Verniers is driving, goes through the gap, draws the foul. Frustration on the face of Danziger. The foul's on Pivac. Beal called off the bench. Verniers makes the first. Two of two. The lead is 12. Oostende have managed to put a bit of a stop to this very slow comeback that Ludwigsburg were putting together. Beal trying to reignite it. He can't. The board for Dan Peters. Vince Chianca with the ball. He's calling for horns. The corner, no good. Ludwigsburg ball. Now Dan Peters with the last touch. What a performance, a pair of performances. Vince Chianca and Dan Peters have just taken it to another level today. Danziger. Good return. Can he make it matter? Kuhn from deep. Oh, Ludwigsburg needed that. They're back within single digits. 3.5 minutes to go. It's not over yet. Vince Chianca. Good Vince. For three. Front iron. Amici under pressure. Turned over. Who, of course, Vince Chianca inside. No assist. Dan Peters gets it back to Vince. Chianca. Outside. Kopajans. Oh, front iron. They managed to use up 40 seconds there to Oostende. The foul is on Chianca. Well, I know we're talking about Vince Chianca. He's 12, 8, and 10. Dan Peters, shout out to him. He is 25, 6, and 4. Beal offloads. Inside to Armin Pivac. Long two. Doesn't go either time. Foul is called. Ludwigsburg need buckets. They need them quick. Danziger through the gap. No good. Pivac to the putback. 7 between them. 2:15 to play. Timeout for Filou Oostende. Thanks for all of you who've joined us to watch around the world. Oostende possession. 2:15 to play. They lead by 7. Vince Chianca and Dan Peters, the man with the ball now, have been extraordinary. Peters bounce pass inside. Out to Vince Chianca. Vince needs an option. He's got Dan Peters. Peters back to Vince. Vince Chianca, 4-3. Shot clock violation. So Ludwigs, and that's a 19th turnover for Oostende, but they have slowed the rate of turnovers substantially. They had 8 in the first quarter. So when I use the term only loosely, to only be a 19 now is actually solid going. Danziger through the gap. Danziger needs this. He gets it. 5 between the sides. 1:41 to play. Ludwigsburg are not giving this one up without a fight. Vince Chianca. Bounce pass inside. Flips it out. Dan Peters. Bruins. Vince Chianca needs to put something out there. He gets it to Bruins. No! And a foul will be called on Dan Peters, it looks like. There's a excessive determination to start the fast break, you might say. To stop the fast break. That's only his second foul, though. And both teams still have one to give after that. They actually haven't had a single bonus free throw taken in this game. Kuhn from deep. No, front iron. And in the final minute, there's a 5-point lead for Oostende, and there's actually no reason for Dan Peters to rush this. Goes to Vince Chianca. He likely is not going to get a triple-double, but he won't care if Filou Oostende can secure this W. They pass back out to Dan Peters. They've used up almost the whole clock. And a travel is called. But with 37.8 seconds to play, Ludwigsburg, it's quite simple. They got to score quickly. It's a timeout.
Okay? FIBA. Okay? BB. Okay? Link it. Cool. Okay, now, listen. Set. Okay? At the same time, while you go this side. Link it. You're running. Okay? You're running up. This side. Got it. Set. For army. Kuni. And you lift out. Pass it. Okay? We fake the handoff and we try to turn the corner. Understand? If BB is open, shoot it. Understand this? Got it. Okay, here we go. Let's go, guys. Go. Hey.
Peters trying to rally his side. 5 between the teams. The timeout means first that Ludwigsburg get it in the front court with a short clock. They only want a short clock. Kuhn, this is surely a quickly drawn play. Kuhn driving inside, flips it. Oh, Pivac can't make a count. And now surely Ludwigsburg have the foul, but they're letting Peters run the clock. That must have been 7-8 seconds run off, and with 25.5 to play. Oostende, whatever, they had a foul to give there as well. Oostende will be inbounding here. So that means you can shave another second, you would think, at least off this. Pivac's 4th foul. Kuhn will sit. Chianca being told to give the space. Respect the cylinders. Verniers, easy inbound. Verniers. Oh, they've used 2 seconds already. 3, 4. And finally, well, almost 5 seconds. 4.8 seconds used off that inbounds by Oostende. That is enormous at this stage of the game. It's Peters going to the line. Oh, sorry, correction. They still had 1 more to give. That's even worse. At this stage, they've got to be fouling, and they're not. They finally get the foul on Vince, and so between the 2 fouls, an exact 9 seconds. Got to feel if Vince Chianca makes both of these, no matter what Ludwigsburg pull off, they won't have enough time to score. Maybe you can get 2 scores, but 3? That's just too much surely at this stage. So Vince Chianca will be unopposed in the first one. And he makes it. Now this is huge. This is the difference between 2 scores and 3 scores. The difference between some hope and surely none. They're only leaving a sliver. And he doesn't even leave that. Vince Chianca at the line has surely sealed this for Filou Oostende. Ludwigsburg trying to rush. They're failing to. Danziger for 3. Off the backboard. Pivac can make it drop. They've got to foul quickly. They finally do. But with 1.8 on the clock, this one is academic. It's Vince Chianca going to the line. Even if he misses both of these, there simply isn't enough time for Ludwigsburg to score twice. And he makes the first, does Vince. This 17-year-old is locked in. Two of 2 for Vince Chianca. He's going to finish with 16, 8, and 10. More importantly, Filou Oostende are going to finish 80. Ludwigsburg 73. Congratulations, Filou Oostende. They are through to the Youth Basketball Champions League final. We will see you on Sunday, Filou Oostende. We'll be back in not too long at all to bring you the second of today's semi-finals. That's, of course, between Ritas Vilnius and Tofas. Join us shortly for that. But for now, congratulations to Filou Oostende.